Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, once again, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel. And I will never forget to thank each and every one of you who is supporting us in one way or another through subscribing or through sharing our content. If you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, take your 1 or 2 minutes, please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you are able to get our daily uploads as we upload. Back to politics. And Raila Odinga, while in Western, made very serious remarks that has left Kenyans thinking on the way forward and what he meant. Raila Odinga stood in a podium immediately after taking the microphone and asked the crowd, thousands of people were in attendance in that political rally, and asked them, who killed Jacob Juma? And the crowd shouted, Ruto. You know, politicians of this country have a tendency of avoiding what we call incitement. Number two, they easily avoid evidence. Evidence means what? From that political rally, you cannot conclusively say that Raila said that William Ruto killed Jacob Juma. Why? The sentiments didn't come from Raila Odinga himself. But then, Raila Odinga used some way or used a certain strategy to bring out that notion that it's William Ruto who killed Jacob Juma. He asked the attendants in that political rally, who killed Jacob Juma? And the crowd shouted, William Ruto. Raila went ahead saying that before Jacob Juma died, he had extensively explained to him on how some powerful people in Kenya from the political class are threatening his life. Raila went on and said, huyo jamaa alisema kwamba atamnyamazisha Jacob Juma. Raila, the third point, which I want us to analyze and make an assumption. Raila said, we will jail those people. Now, from the three statements made by Raila Odinga, one is saying that before Jacob Juma died, he had explained to Raila Odinga extensively on how some powerful political people are plotting to assassinate him. So the first statement tells us that one, Raila knows the suspects very well because Juma had told him before he died. Statement number two, huyo jamaa alisema atanyamazisha Juma. Huyo jamaa ni nani? So it means Raila Odinga knows very well huyo jamaa. You know, you cannot just speak. Yeah? You know, Raila is saying huyo jamaa alisema tutamunyamazisha Jacob Juma. So huyo jamaa ni nani? Raila namjua. Number 3, Raila is saying we will jail those people. So it's not one person. So Raila knows these people. He was told by Juma. Raila knows them. That is why he's strongly saying that once we take presidency, we will jail those people who killed Jacob Juma. On the 6th of May 2016, towards the 2017 general election, that night of 6th May, Jacob Juma's body was found along Ngong Road in Nairobi. lying in a pool of blood. His car shot with several bullets. The nation broke into mourning. People asking why. We all understand who Jacob Juma was. Jacob Juma, we understand from the story I've been reading, from the articles done by national media houses. Jacob Juma is painted as a business tycoon, a man who had powerful connections with powerful government officials and powerful politicians in this country. The article further says that Jacob Juma made several deals with government. Jacob Juma made several deals with powerful government officials, with powerful politicians. You know, when I say powerful, you know what I mean. Yeah? The most, I'm using the correct word, the most powerful politicians in this country. Jacob Juma made deals with them. The article further paints Juma as the most wealthy person by then in Western. So you can see who the man was. It further says that Jacob Juma won several cases against the government that involved construction tenders. Could be given a tender, it doesn't finish. Once the government suspends the tender, he moves to court and says they have breached his contract. He wins money, is awarded by the court. So he was a wealthy man. And you know, when you are a deal maker in this country or anywhere on earth, rule number one, you must learn to keep your mouth shut. Jacob Juma could not shut his mouth. We understand he made a very famous tweet that, as per the ODM by then, was the cause of his death, as per the ODM politicians. He made a tweet years ago by saying he will expose the Eurobond culprits with evidence. There are deals that you cannot touch, powerful deals that involve money. Is either you learn to shut your mouth or you die. Rule number 2, usiwahi ruka deal. If we have agreed, Kakasungura, I'm giving you 10 million, you give a kickback of 5 million, abide by that. Don't ever go against that agreement, even if it's made verbal. Tunaelewana, kaka nakupatia biashara ya serikali, nakupatia bilioni 50 kwa mfano, or 2 billion, or 50 million. In that 50 million, give me a kickback of my 10 million, we proceed. Don't ever go against that deal. If you go against that deal, it's only death that can meet you. So, all these years, Raila Odinga knows Jacob Juma's killers, as per him. When he was the leader of opposition, he made several allegations to Jubilee government. And other ODM officials said, oh, Jubilee government has killed Jacob Juma. Why? Because Jacob Juma was planning to expose the Eurobond culprits. So why does Raila wait to become the president for him to produce Jacob Juma's killers? That is the question I'm asking each and everyone who is watching. Why does Raila Odinga want to wait since 2016? Why is he waiting all these years for him to become the president so that he can produce Jacob Juma killers? Ladies and gentlemen, from that meeting, it emerged that it's Ruto who killed Jacob Juma as per the congregation. Can we listen to that video by Raila Odinga?
Haya, watu wa Mumula, mjambo. Mumula hoi, Mumula hoi, vijana hoi, wamama hai. Asanteni sana wananchi wa Mumula, Mrembe, Mrembe Handi, Mrembe Swa, Mrembe Mia, Mrembe Te, Mlimoyo. Asanteni sana. Baba amerudi. Una furaha? Asanteni sana, hata mimi nina furaha. Nina furaha. Sasa mara mwisho nilikuwa hapo, nilikuja kuzika rafiki yangu marehemu Jacob Juma. Juma aliwawa kinyama bila mnavyojua. Alipigwa risasi, mnajua? Na mpaka wa leo yule ambaye alimpiga risasi hajapatikana. Lakini mnajua nani aliua Juma? Nani? Nani? Kabla Juma hajawawa aliniambia mimi yeye na kinywa chake, njama imepangwa ya kuniua, lakini mimi nitakufa kwa ukweli. Sio? Juma alijua ati jamaa walikuwa wamepanga njama. Mimi ndo nimepika pale, alikuwa gari yake ilikuwa imepigwa risasi dakika chache tu. Nikaona gari yake na sikujua kama ilikuwa imepigwa risasi. Sasa mpaka wa leo hatujajua, lakini mwishowe mpaka tutajua ni nani aliua Juma. Mpaka mwishowe tutajua nani aliua Juma, sio? Manake yeye alitisa Juma. Manake Juma alisema hakuna siri mingi zaidi ambaye alikuwa anasema atatoboa. Jamaa akasema yu jamaa atanyamazishwa. Akatuma wauaji wakaua Juma kinyama. Lakini hata ikichukua muda gani, sisi tutagundua mpaka tuhakikisha kwamba wale ambao waliua Juma wamefikishwa mbele ya mahakama na wameshtakiwa. Hiyo sio mzaha. Kila mara kwa mara nikikumbuka Juma mimi nakuwa na huzuni mingi zaidi. Manake yeye alikuwa anasimamia ukweli na uhaki. Aliuawa kwa sababu ya ile haki na ukweli ambaye alikuwa anatoboa. Sivyo? Lakini sasa baba amerudi hapa na jeshi lake kuambia nyinyi kwamba sasa tena tumerudi kizimbani.
You've heard. Raila is asking a question. Who killed Jacob Juma? The crowd is saying it's Ruto. So the people who left that meeting by that time, even a young child who attended that rally knows and left that rally with the message. Jacob Juma was killed by Ruto. And now, in every political gathering, in any political meeting, there is no statement, even a single one, that is accidentally made. Any statement in politics, especially in political rallies and on media, it's made to achieve a certain interest in politics. Now, by Raila painting Ruto as Jacob Juma's killer, he was sending a message to the people of Western that, you know, your brother Musalia Mudavadi, your brother Cleophas Malala, your brother Boni Khalwale, your brother Moses Wetangula are dining with the person who killed your brother. So what does Raila wants to tell the people of Western? He wants to discredit Ruto in Western to gain a political mileage. Personally, I don't know who killed Juma, but then the statements made by Raila Odinga were not deliberate. They were made to achieve a certain political interest. And as per me, now let me ask you, Raila has done several rallies in this country. Why didn't he speak from Central and say, I will jail Jacob Juma's assassins? Why didn't he? Why did he go to Kisumu and speak from there that I will prosecute and jail Jacob Juma's killers? He was in Mombasa. Why didn't he stand in Mombasa and say, I will jail Jacob Juma's killers? But now he is in Western. That is where he is making these remarks. That tells you what? Raila is telling the people of Western that no, even if your brothers and sisters are working with somebody, this somebody killed your own brother, so you should not vote for him. In short, it was a campaign statement to kill some votes from William Ruto. It was a political statement targeted to achieve a political interest. They were not by accident. No. So, in short, the statement made by Raila was 1, to kill Ruto in Western, 2, to kill Musalia Mudavadi in Western, 3, to kill Moses Wetangula in Western, 4, to kill Boni Halwale, and to kill Cleophas Malala, who is contesting for the seat of governor. That yes, hawa watu wanatembea na yule jamaa, lakini mujue yule jamaa ndiye aliua ndugu yenu in 2016. That was the only message. So someone could ask, why is Raila reviving Jacob Juma's case at this time? Not 2017, not 2018, not 2019, not 2020, not 2021. Why is he reviving this case in Western just 2 months to an election? I hope you've gotten an answer. So, even if Raila gets into power, there is nothing he will do. That is for a fact. If he knew, and you know, Jacob Juma was a friend to Raila Odinga. So Raila lost a close friend. Because in 2016, Raila said Jacob Juma had informed him about the people threatening him. You know, Kakasungura, when I go to a person to tell him so and so is threatening me, this person must be a close friend who cannot leak those secrets. That's why I can trust to tell him. This tells you that Jacob Juma was a very close friend to Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga is a powerful politician both in Kenya and internationally. Why did he keep quiet and not to produce those killers and is waiting to become president just to jail Jacob Juma's killers? Really? Lastly, my words. Ladies and gentlemen and Kenyans, be very careful. Be very cautious with the utterances made by politicians in political rallies. I'm warning you. You see, Ruto is dividing the people of Mombasa and the people of Nakuru using the dry pot. Raila Odinga is up in arms, dividing Ruto and the people of Western. You see what I'm trying to connect? The result of all this is violence. Tuchanukeni wa Kenya. Hawa wanasiasa wanakuja wakati wa kutafuta kura, ndio wanakuja kutuambia, oh, ninajua mwenye aliua ndugu yenu. Oh, ninajua mwenye alitoa huu mradi hapa kwenu akaupeleka mahali fulani. Oh, ninajua. Those are statements to seek votes. And there's nothing that will happen after they win. So it's us to be very careful. Watu wa Bungoma msikasirike kwa sababu Raila ameinsinuate kwamba Ruto aliua Jacob Juma. Msikasirike. Kwa nini? Haya ni matamshi ya kutafuta kura. Watu wa Nakuru msikasirike kwamba Ruto amesema atatoa dry pot akiwa rais. Hakuna kitu, ni statement ya kutafuta kura. Watu wa Mombasa msianze kukasirika kwamba sasa Ruto amesema poti yetu iliibiwa na fulani ikabelekwa mahali fulani. Hizo ni sarakasi za kutafuta kura. Tusije tukaanguka katika mtego kama huo, kuwaua wenzetu ambao wametajwa katika mambo kama hayo. Na wasi wa Kenya wenzangu, wanasiasa wanatumia mikutano ya hadhara kutuunganisha sisi kama wa Kenya. Ni jukumu letu kuwasoma wanachokitaka ili tujiondoe katika mitego hiyo ya siasa, isije ikafanya tukapigana sisi, huku wanasiasa wakila na kusalimiana pale Nairobi. Tuwe makini sana, tuwe makini wa Kenya. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. See you in my next video. Keep subscribing and keep sharing. Asanteni sana. Mungu abariki.